Hello everyone, my name is Harshit Kumar. Today in this video I have brought for you Dance of the Tenses. I would request you to watch this video till the end, and at the end please remember to share and subscribe. I would recommend that you should make notes, write as much as you can, but concentrate on the lecture first. Concentrate less on writing and more on understanding. You may also reverse the video, rewind it as many times as possible and go through the video. Now this video is about dance of the tenses. Now you are wondering, what is this dance of the tenses? This is something that has been invented, or you may say taught by me, to understand tenses on a very basic level in the form of hand gestures. Let's start with definition of tenses and then we will move on to examples. Basically we will concentrate on the usage of each tense. Why do we use different tenses? So let's see what are tenses. Tenses are the indication of the time in which the action took place. Either it took place in the past, or it takes place in the present, or will take place in future. Tenses have been divided into three and further divided into four subcategories each. For example, present tense has been divided into simple present tense, present perfect tense, present continuous tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Similarly, there are other tenses. So let's understand simple tenses first. That is simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. Simple present tense or simple past tense or simple future tense does not tell you for how long the action took place or takes place or will take place, right? It only says that the action happens or happened or will happen momentarily. We do not mention the starting point, we do not mention the duration for which the action takes place or will take place or took place, right? We need not mention any starting or ending or whether it is progressive right now. It just says that at present this thing happens, or in future the thing will happen, or in the past the thing happened. Let's understand simple present tense first. Let me remind you that my nose will be considered the present. This side will be considered as the past, and this side will be considered as the present. I'll repeat, my nose in the timeline will be considered as the present. This side will be considered as past. This side will be considered as future. Alright? Let's understand this. Simple present tense tells you that the action takes place now. It does not mention the duration, it does not mention the starting time. For example, the sun rises in the east, or I eat rice, I enjoy my food. I do not mention for how much time duration I do these things. So we will consider simple present tense with this symbol. Simple present tense. I eat rice. I enjoy my meal. Sun rises in the east. Let's move on to simple past tense. Simple past tense mentions that the action took place in the past. This is the gesture that we use for simple past tense. We do not mention for how long the action took place, whether it is progressive now. We just say that momentarily in the past the action took place. We generally use V2 for it. Or what generally? We use V2 for it. For example, I went to the market. I ate rice. I enjoyed my food yesterday. Let's move on to simple future tense. Simple future tense will be in the future side, and it will not mention for how long the action took place. It just says that momentarily the action will take place. For example, I will go to the market tomorrow. I will eat rice. I will eat rice in my lunch. I do not mention for how long will I eat. Gesture for simple future tense will be this. On this side of the nose, the gesture will be this. For example, let's rewind this. Simple present tense, I eat meat. Simple past tense, I ate meat. Simple future tense, I will eat meat. Okay? Okay. Let's move on to present continuous tense. Present continuous tense tells us that the action is progressive at present. So remember, my nose was the present. The action for present continuous tense will be present continuous. See? At present, the action is in progress. The action is progressive. For example, I am teaching you tenses. You are learning English. Alright? Present continuous tense tells you that the action is progressive at the present. Okay, let's move on to past continuous tense. This is gesture for past continuous tense. I told you this side of my nose will be past. So past continuous tense is used or indicated by this symbol, can be indicated by this symbol. Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense tells you that the action was taking place in the reference point of time. Suppose this past was the reference point of time, the action was taking place. For example, at 9 a.m. I was going to the market. I was having dinner at 10 p.m. yesterday. If you want, you may rewind. Okay, let's move on to future continuous tense. This is the gesture for future continuous tense. Remember, this side of the nose was future, and this is the sign for progressive. The hand indicates that the action is progressive right now. In future. For example, I will be going to the market tomorrow. I will be eating rice at lunch. I will be teaching you more English. So, future continuous tense is used to be indicated by this symbol, and the hand gestures help you to identify or recognize without confusion what is the usage of that tense. Okay, this is simple, right? So, this is present continuous tense, this is past continuous tense, and this is future continuous tense.